لا رجال إلا بمال ولا مال إلا برجال، فهذه الحياة.
الرجال هي اللي تصنع سعادته، الرجال هي اللي تصنع حياته، الرجال اللي هي تصنع حاضرها ومستقبلها. كل ما طال الوقت كل ما يعطي الاتحاد قوة ودفعه للعمل.
Welcome to a new episode of our program Future of Business. Today we are honored to welcome Mr. Emil Bedretdinov, the founder and the CEO of the DNA Group, a multi-award winning hospitality management company with more than 20 years of leadership experience, recognized for managing complex projects and delivering world-class hospitality solutions. Welcome, Mr. Emil. We're happy to have you today.
Thank you so much.
As a beginning, we want to know more about your personal journey and what was the story behind the DNA Group.
My journey in hospitality started when I was 15 years old. It was a journey started in Moscow, and I became the dishwasher as a position of dishwasher in IKEA. IKEA, this is world famous furniture company. And you know that there are inside a lot of cafes and cafeterias. So yeah, I was happy to start there, and then my path, like I worked there, I think that almost 1 or 2 years, and during this time, I get a lot of knowledge about how operations and the works in like. From the bottom line, because this is very important, and I understood that the hospitality, it's all about the human relationship and communication between employers, between the guests, and even I had some position as a waiter or like the table washer, so that's why sometimes I found myself in conversation with the different people who were coming with the whole family to buy furniture, but I found myself very interested in understand the reason why they're choosing this kind of food, this kind of cafes, and of course it's was like the very like the fast food concept, but in general I understood that this niche is very interesting for me. After I became I decided to stay in this area and in this field of hospitality and F&B projects. My second job was as when I was 17 years old. I became the flyerman. I was giving like outside the flyers to the guests, and with the invitation to venues where I used to work. So it was also a good time because I learned how to keep rejections, because when you are giving the flyers to the people, not all of them are very kind, or that everyone has own stuff, own thing, and and I was like the learning how to reach people, how to make them interested in the services which and the product which I'm offering. So, and it was a really big experience for me because, till now, I think that the communication which I learned this time, this is the key point of success, which came later on. So at the same year, I opened my own promo group. The promo group was basically like creating some different events in the different F&B venues in Moscow. And in very fast, like I borrowed money from my friend, and I remember how I made first event. It was very stressful, and on that time I understood how difficult to bring demand on a specific event or venue. So I was using all tools. The social media on that time, it wasn't so strong as now. So I have to go out and offering like this event, like with the A4, like the lists outside in the streets or in other cafe or restaurants and other events, and try to put in a list as much people as it was possible. So it also was very big experience for me. And then, yeah, step by step, we became the well-known and recognizable promo group who started work with the different venues around the Moscow, and not only in Moscow. Even when I was 20 years old, we became we were a part of the team which were bringing the Lady Gaga in Moscow, in some venue, and so it was like quite famous worldwide names connected to our promo group. And then I started collaboration with the different Russian television and radio stations. So it was pop-up events in the different venues with the in Moscow, in London, UK, in Turkey. We were working with the Rixa Sungate, District London, the Russian Music Box TV, RU TV, Russian Media Group in general, Love Radio, Europa Plus TV. So all the best media holdings were working with us because we were delivering best experience, and we were able to create win-win partnership structure and the value for our guests, customers, and everyone who were touching with us. Because from early childhood, from my family, I received one lesson that the success, it's a result of value which you're giving to your surrounding. It doesn't matter. It's your family, your friends, your partners, your guests and customers. So that's why the philosophy and mindset of ours is to first to focus on how to deliver the maximum value to the people who is communicating with us, and the success is just a result of that value which you are giving. So that's why I think that it's also very important formula to understand for modern entrepreneurs who is trying to bring the business in life. Because I know how hard to create the product. I know how difficult to run operations. I know how difficult to take all responsibility on your shoulders. But the main focus should be the value for everyone. Yeah. And then when I was 25 years old, I became managing partner of one of the distressed asset, the distressed venue. And it was my first, in Moscow, it was my first turnaround experience when I took the, let's say, that place with the unprofitable, with the big losses, and converted it to high performing venue with my the project management skills, with my vision of hospitality, or with my vision of the business. Because of course, in general business, it's about the product value, numbers, and etc. And you have to manage the financial, you have to manage commercials and marketing and sales. But in hospitality, on top of that, you should manage with the guests' expectations and the feelings. You should clearly understand the needs of your target audience, and first of all, understand who is the main profile of your target audience, and to think how to create the concept which will fit with their expectations. So that's why I use the frameworks and methodologies from Silicon Valley, with such as customer development, all the basic SWOT analysis, the customer journey map, and I really jump deep to understand the subject. And even that time, most of my partners and friends and colleagues, they were thinking that I'm crazy, because it's how it's possible to bring the methodologies from Silicon Valley for the different culture, different country, different in Moscow and in hospitality, because in the hospitality it's not easy to manage the regular management or use the frameworks or make people like they work with the sprints or whatever. It's not IT company, but I'm sure that nowadays everyone understood to run successful hospitality business. You have to first of all be strong founder with and CEO with the frameworks, management frameworks, which you can bring the your team to and your venues to success. Because the time when you were opening the venue with the low competition in high demand markets, and it works and it worked organically, that time already passed. Now you can see even here in Dubai the successful and the venues who is doing like the as a new school, let's say, only they are successful, and the old school, unfortunately, they are surviving.
With more than 20 years of experience, what do you believe was the key behind all this long-term success?
I'm sure. I don't think I'm sure that it's the value which I was giving to the all my surroundings, from my employers to my partners to my investors to my guests, and focus on the needs of the people around me. It's making my father. He always teached me to. He was telling me always like the Emil, like the to be successful, you need first to think how to make value to your surroundings. And after, people will back you and will follow you just to work with them, because they will understand that you are the key and you are the one who is giving them value. So that's why it was my main focus, along with the hard work. Yes, along with the self-development. Always, you even now you should learn, like the nowadays it's very fast movement world, and every day you should be better than yesterday. Every day you should learn something new. Every day you should monitor the markets, the competitors, the new trends, and understand for better understanding of needs of your target audience and of the clients. So this is the basic work of founders and the CEOs, to bring to always level up their businesses in this area and industry.
Okay. We know many leaders manage, but there is some that build a system. For you, how do you define true leadership today?
To be honest, like I'm sure that for huge success, you should manage the business on each level: strategic level of management, tactical level of management, and the operational level of management. So like there are difference just in a time frames of and on a routines which you deliver. And as you said, the real leaders nowadays, they manage not people, they manage systems. And if with the hard skills, with the frameworks, methodologies of the management, like most of the founders and the CEOs, they are good, but most of the people, they are forgetting that first of all, the business is about people with whom you are working. And you should take care for you should create the safe atmosphere between in your team. You should create the atmosphere where everyone wants to grow and to deliver the maximum result. And with the how and which methodologies and frameworks you use for manage, it's just your choice. So in general, like I'm focusing on each level of management, and first of all, taking care about um, about the people and focus, because my main value and my main goal to make my top management like better than yesterday, to learn something outside, to delegate my vision for execution for top management. That's why I always uh, should be surrounded with the new knowledge, with the proper information, and etc. So to build the systems, you should first take care about yourself and be sure that you are have like the open mind to take new trends and new information from outside, then to bring it in your team, to decompose to the new rules and regulations, to decompose it to the vision, to decompose it to the strategies, and be sure that these strategies are converting to the execution, because execution very important. Yes, like the strategy without execution, it's nothing, and the execution without strategy, it's like just a routine which is not bringing any result to the business.
Uh-huh. Your company highlights that it gives more than advice. It takes the ownership from A to Z, right?
Yes, actually, we are not doing consultancy, because in that kind of business, the consultancy without execution and resources to execute, it's nothing. It will not give any result at all, because to run this kind of business, it should be day-to-day operations, and everything can be changed in 1 week, and you have to change the strategy. You should react, and you should like predict the future numbers. And this how like you should be involved in operation on a daily basis. You should have the full authority and power and knowledge how to change your even short-term strategy based on the something which happening outside. As any crisis, any new trend, you should manage it in advance.
While we're talking about strategy, your group had managed more than 800 projects. I
Yes.
want to know more about them and also how you stay consistent to give us the same level every time.
This kind of projects, like for the 20 years of experience, 800 projects is a real big amount, and there are projects from the like the private events to the big venues and festivals. Most of them was happening like in Moscow. The project was we were delivering the projects in Moscow, Turkey, London, UK, Austria, Europe, and nowadays we moved the headquarters to Dubai, UAE, because we are sure that it's the best place in the world to create the worldwide famous company, and our target to make our hospitality group #1 in the world with a capitalization more than $1 billion, and we know how to reach this target.
Mhm. You have more than 200 specialists because when we say a successful business, we know that there is a big team behind it. How do you choose the right people for your team?
To be honest, this is my case secret, yes, which I will kindly share with you. Like I decided that for me, the most important thing is loyalty. It's because I'm hiring people based on the human values, because hard skills, it's easy to teach everyone to do something. Let's say work with the spreadsheet in a 1-3 months. The soft skills regarding you can teach everyone for, let's say, 3 to 9 months. How to manage to become empathic, the emotional intellect, and etc. It's 3 to 9 months, but the human values and the mentality, it's growing. You to change it, you have to work on this like the 9 to 12 years. So that's why I decided to hire people with the same values as I have, and the people who I'm trust. That's why CEO of my like sub companies is my best friend of my childhood. The commercial director, it's like my small brother. The who I trust. So because with all hard skills and my 20 years experience have gave me opportunity to share with this experience, because I was the CFO, I was chief financial officer, I was chief executive officer, I was chief commercial officer, the marketing director, the general manager, the dishwasher, the waiter, all line, almost most of line and the management position. I had the experience, so that's why I'm trying and I take on me all the knowledge, and now I'm sharing with this knowledge to my trusted people and trusted team. That's why I took commitment and responsibility for all of my team, because this is my homies, this is my team. And you can see that all around, it's not the people just from outside the market. Of course, we have some employers who are hiring from outside, and they're not relatives to me, or they are not my, like, the people who I know, like the 10, 20 years or whatever. But if even we are hiring the people from outside, we are, first of all, we are giving them not like the, the test on the hard skills or soft skills. We are giving them tests to understand what type of human and what human values the employer has, and does he fit to our team.
Your group also mentioned that it turns losses into profitability, right? With all your experience, what do you think the thing that makes a business fail?
To be honest, it's different reasons, and based on the due diligence, basic due diligence, which we usually do before we are deciding to enter to the business or not. But most of the reasons, there are like there are basics. It's like the execution without strategy, as I said previously, or strategy without execution, or like the managing the company based on the own experience without any numbers. Yes.
So what is the first thing you saw when you go to a company? Is it numbers? Is it the customer experience? What is it exactly?
It's all in all, it's different reasons, but let's say the main reason, I think, that when there are no brand identity, no company identity, people, the entrepreneurs or owners or investors, they are not understand what kind of concept for which kind of target audience they serve. And this is the main issue. That's why concepting, as per me, it's a foundation of the successful product, because like marketing starts usually from the product. And but most of the investors or owners, they are creating the concept based on their own preferences and the tastes. Yes, not the taste of their future target audience. And that's why the market rules, they're not giving the concept or the venue to succeed. So that's why you, first of all, you should be sure that your concept fits of your target audience, and the location of your target of your concept, it fits the target audience, which usually do there in this specific location. Yes, and you are like the stick to the point, and you are stick to the strategy for delivering like the high-end product for your target audience. That's it.
I do believe that you have a lot of experience in management. What is one experience that really inspired you, that you see a big changement of a company that you managed?
I think that as usual, it's the result in Pinelli of the venues which were managed, because like the turnaround and the like my favorite type of management strategies is, of course, like the type of the business, it's merchant acquisitions. When you are taking unprofitable place and do your own polishing and make a turnaround and convert the place to the extremely high performed venue. And I'm proud of my team when we saw in the end of the year like the big ROI in our financial reports. So, and also the main point is to make happy, as I said previously, the all people who is working with us, employers, investors, the guests, and etc. Because you cannot hide emotions and the smiles from like from the people. If a person is and guests really happy about the product, he is always smiling, and this is the main proud when you see how your surroundings is growing, how your employers becoming stronger and stronger, how the business performing better and better, and the happy smiles of our guests who is like leaving the place and receiving back, because and coming back to our venue, because like all our models, it's based on the LTV, it's a lifetime value of our clients. So that's why this is one of the main metrics which we measure to bring the success to the place, along with the unit economics, along with the customer acquisition cost. But the key it's retention, and the key it's LTV.
I want to ask you also, why do you think UAE and especially Dubai is the best place of hospitality? And also, we know here there is a lot of competition. What makes your group different and special than the others here?
I'm in love with the UAE and the Dubai because the mentality and philosophy of the place, it's like exactly what we are trying to deliver in to our customers. It's open mind, it's focus on success, it's always self-development, it's and it's a human values, it's taking care about your surrounding, and that's why I decided that it's the best place for my business with the to grow, because this is the same rules, the same principles of the business, and etc. So our competitive unique point is that why we are the DNA Group, the name of the company, because everything which we create, we try to make with the own DNA, own identity, and which will match with the identity and DNA of our guests and clients. So that's why each our product it's different, and doesn't matter it's for what kind of target audience it is. We have in our portfolio the casual dining concept, like the fine dining concept, and of course like it can be different. It's gastronomic restaurants or event restaurant, or like some show and the entertainment based venues. It doesn't matter, but the main point is that we are creating own DNA and identity for the specific target audience, and trying to meet the expectation of our guests to make them happy.
In all these years, what are the challenges that you faced, and how did you go through it and become more stronger?
Like when you're running the human-oriented business, each day it can be challenged, because the all macro problems and macro crises, first of all, they are damaging the hospitality, because like first of all, people, when something is not stable, and in macroeconomics or like the world crises, it affects first hospitality, because the people try to save money on entertainment and some and F&B, and you always should be ready for everything. And also you should be well known, and you cannot like significantly decrease your expenses in a one day, because you took care about you are responsible for feeding the families of your employers. You cannot like decrease payroll in one day. You cannot. So you have to have the financial pillow, and the long-term vision to manage all the crises and define the ways how to change your strategy. So I think that it's a very intensive type of business. As I said previously, where like every week you can on a weekly basis you can change your macro, meso, or micro strategies.
Okay. While we're talking about the vision, what are the future plan of the DDNA group?
Of course, to become first of all the #1 hospitality group in UAE, and after to reach the same in a worldwide area, and they start to build that not only F&B concept, because like when you are strong in the building of and branding and concepting, of course you are your next step. It's F&B concept, the hotels, the restaurants, the even like lifestyle projects, because when you are serving to V2C, you can really understand the needs of your target audience. So that's why you can like make even buildings or even the districts and areas to deliver the best experience for our customer, because we are trying always to create the concepts based on the entertainment, something unique with the unique sales points, with the unique experience, because we are not selling food or drinks. We are selling and we are serving experience for our customers, emotions. So that's why each our project has own identity, DNA, and the experience which you will visit. For example, if you will visit one place, you will receive one experience. Other place, our place, you will receive another experience. And but in overall, always we're giving the new emotional for our guests, and this is very important because like the F&B, it's not only about the just to eat and drink. It's just to receive, to give the
Whole
emotions to the guests.
experience
It's about
also.
experience, of course, by
Yes.
itself.
Okay. Also, what advice you can give to the young people or to the people who want to open a business, and especially in the hospitality market?
Always believe in themselves. Never listen the people who are who are telling that it will not happen or something will not happen. And be hard worker. Always be open minded in terms of learning new things. And do everything from the positive and the kind energy, and be respectful to yourself and to the surroundings which you have. This is the key points which, as I said, I think that helped me to reach some achievements in this area, and to receive some, the recognition, market recognition, or even I'm not speaking even about the awards. I'm very proud of awards, and I'm very thankful for different magazines and the awards of receiving the trophies. But the main trophy, it's a recognition of your and trust of your team, of your family, and of your guests.
You just mentioned the awards. Could you tell us more about the awards that you get and what was your experience with it?
To be honest, I feel not comfortable because it's not quite humble, but in respect to the awards and magazines, of course, I will like them, like the last few awards and very valuable awards. Every award for me and for my team, first of all, for my team, it's very important. Even for my family, my awards is more important, trophy is more important than for me. But I'm very thankful for award of from the Hospitality Entrepreneur of the Year by Entrepreneur Magazine Middle East. It was I'm only 3 years in doing business in the UAE, and on the third year, for me, it was a big achievement to receive such a recognition and award from such a big magazine and the respectful magazine. And for all of my team, like the award by Club of the Year by Time Out Awards of Papa Dubai. It was also for me, and mostly for my team, and for me, it's very important, and I'm very thankful for such a big magazine and big media group as a Time Out, and it's it was amazing experience, and it was amazing events, and it's unbelievable and unforgettable emotions which me and my team received during these events and awards. Of course, in my life, it was like the other things, and it doesn't matter. Then they are less valuable. All of them are valuable, but as I said previously, the main recognition and trophy, it's the trust of your team and of your surrounding. And when you're coming at the 9 a.m. To office and leaving 3 a.m. Office, and see that you're not the last, this is the real, the recognition of your team, that they are trust and they work as you, as a founder and CEO, they are even work more than you. So this is very important.
I see that your team supported you. Is there other people who supported you through your career, and what message you want to send to them?
Of course, always my mom. Without her, I'm not the same. Unfortunately, I lost my father when I was 19. But all the lessons he gave me before, it's my friends, my best friends. I have one of the best friends. He is now currently is a CEO in one of my companies in Moscow, and all my team who are always with me and always trust in my crazy ideas or crazy things. So, and of course, first of all, the family, my wife and my 3 kids, it's giving me unbelievable power and energy to achieve the more and more result. Because in this life, the money, of course, it's very important. But as I said, money, it's a result of the value which you're giving. And for me, very important to create the mini empire, like the Google in my industry, to be proud of my kids that their father brought in this world something valuable, and for me, very important, which something big, which giving, let's say, like 300,000 working places to the different families, who is deliver the emotions and good emotions for the different kind of people all over the world. This is what giving me energy to keep going and move forward.
Mhm. What message you want to send to the UAE president?
Just I'm very thankful about the field and the which and the country and the values which they created, because me and my business, my family, like they trusted in his vision, and we all now the part of the big UAE story, and we all want to keep going and receiving more success, because I never see any country in the world which take care about the foreign peoples and treat them as their own people. I never have any problems with the government authorities here, because I'm foreigner. I never have I always get a lot of support, and so this is real, like this unbelievable atmosphere and unbelievable. So this is what giving me the choice why I'm building from here headquarters and the worldwide company. And of course, like we are like and each person here, he feel safe, he feel happy, and the vision which the UAE president and the government have, it's like it's something.
It's like our country, our second country.
It's my definitely it's my second home, and I'm will protect interest of this country, because this country supporting me as my own, like the home country, because now I can say that I have 2 homes: my home country, Russia, which I love and respect, and the UAE, which my second home and second home for my family. And hopefully the bridge between 2 countries will grow, and I will be, as entrepreneur, will be part of building the relationship with the 2 countries, and trying to make successful business and to build something good for UAE and my home country.
Thank you, Mr. Emil, for being with us today and sharing with us your great journey. We learn more about the hospitality and management market. Thank you guys for watching us. We'll see you in another episode.